dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs
What
you.
up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for Paper Saber Universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Monday Night Raw, May 26, 2025, Cold Pat commentary. We're in Tampa, and we started off with Seth Rollins. Good 20 minutes of the show. I'm like, are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? Can you decide, please? People singing your song, people booing, people cursing you out, this and that. I was like, I don't know what lane you're picking. There's no name to this group yet. They're still coming out to your music. Like, you're still seeking attention to, I don't know. It just felt very blah of a starting of Monday Night Raw. I was like, okay, maybe we can get some answers, But Paul's like, oh, yeah, Bronson Reed whoops his ass. Beat him down. I was like, so that's why he picked him to join the crew? Oh, okay, just because he got his ass kicked by Bronson? Oh, all right, that's what we're rolling with? And it felt like nothing. Like, he's talking to Paul, and I'm just like, after it was over, I was like, that's it? No Punk, no this. I know Seth's in the main event tonight for a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Like, that was it? So that's how we start the show, and I was just scratching my head. But we have our first match of the night, is the Money in the Bank qualifying match. Penta versus Chad versus Dragon Lee. Man, woo-wee. Oh, this was awesome. I mean, back and forth battle. Chad's poor face going down into the mat like that by Penta. Penta was trying to do this double move, but it didn't really work out in Chad's favor. Then there was a point where Chad got hit by Vikingo, because Vikingo and him have a match at Worlds Collide, and Chad got busted open. So Chad got the bad end of all of this. But because Vikingo came in, Penta was able to get the win, so he will qualify for the Money in the Bank. And I'm like, oh, Penta in there? Shit, man, it's going to get crazy. Then we have the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Roxanne's back there giving me some chicken nuggies to little Dom there. But Liv is back. Oh, my goodness. I was like, oh. She's looking at Roxanne. And Liv's like, hey, Raquel's been keeping me updated and everything. And then she's like, I need to go talk to Adam. And because she wants to be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match as well. But she leaves. She has a match with Kairi Sane too later on. But she leaves, and Carlito tells Dom, like, hey, you need to stop eating her nuggies. Roxanne's like, you cochino. We got a Memorial Day package narrated by Cody. Very nice. We have Rusev versus Tozawa. This wasn't really anything. Who do you think was going to win? Rusev got the win, but as he's beating down Tozawa afterwards, Sheamus comes out. They look at each other, sizing each other up, and I was like, oh, Sheamus and Rusev. Okay. See what's going to happen there. Then we get Kathy with Bert and Tom, then War Raid. I don't know. This whole thing was stupid. World Tag Team. Wait. I almost jumped over. Sammy has his match tonight. Jay's there, and he tells him, like, hey, man, I got your back, Oos. I got your back. And Sammy's like, thank you. I need to hear that. And then Jay's like, yeah, I got you. World Tag Team Championship match. Awesome. The New Day versus War Raiders versus American Made. New Day tricking American Made to help beat the War Raiders and stuff. Fight the War Raiders, but it didn't go into American Made's favor because the New Day took advantage at some certain point and got the 1, 2, 3 and ran away. And American Made was left to look stupid. Yeah. So, the New Day. Hey. Then we have Liv and Raquel backstage. Io and Kairi Sane. Liv and them start talking a little smack, and then it sets up a match later on between Liv and Kairi Sane. Then we get Jey Uso. Yeet, coming out, yeeting it up with everybody here. And Gunther comes out, and he tells him, like, man, he says all the Gunther things. But Jey Uso was like, dog, I'm tired of people like you. I'm tired of everyone's doubting me. Tired of this, tired of that. Guess what? When it comes to when Phoenix, I'm going to choke you. I'm going to make you tap again. I'm going to make you tap, bruh. That's what I'm going to do. Jey Uso. Yeet. 4 letters. 1 word. Yeet. All right, I need to calm down. Cody's podcast announced what you want to talk about. His first guest is going to be Brandy. I'm very excited about that. I really am. Liv Morgan versus Kairi Sane. A back and forth battle that was an okay match. Roxanne tries to come and help, but Raquel chases her off because she really wasn't helping. But Kairi Sane got the pin on Liv Morgan. I was like, oh, Raquel, Roxanne. And Liv was like, what just happened? So it sets up a little tension for later on because we go back to the Judgment Day Clubhouse here shortly. We have a Rhea promo package. She's part of the Money in the Bank, and it's going to be awesome. We get American Made and Vikingo, and then Chad is getting mad, and then he gets taken out by AJ. He's like, yeah, bop. I was like, AJ versus Chad. Just give me all the Chad. Give me it all. Vic Joseph announcing Battleground, and our new champion, Mr. Trick Williams. But I was like, hey, Vic. I love Vic Joseph. Now we're in the Judgment Day Clubhouse, and Raquel thought Roxanne was going to take all the heat, but she did not because Liv was like, no, you're the vet here. You're the one that dropped the ball. And she walks off, and I was like, oh. And the best thing about this is the first time we're in the clubhouse and this and that, when Liv comes back and Roxanne's there, Finn Balor has that grin of just like, oh, I'm stirring up the pot. Ooh, the drama. Ooh, look at what I'm doing. Just that big, beautiful Finn Balor smile. Oh, yeah. He likes to cause the drama and get the tea. Then we have Lyra. She comes out. She's cutting a promo. I'm like, oh, come on. Becky comes out. I'm like, oh, finally. But Lyra kind of owns Becky here in this moment. But we're having another Intercontinental Championship match, another match between these two. I'm like, oh, We'll see how it goes. But, and Becky tells Lyra, like, hey, if I beat you, you're going to raise my hand. Then we have Sammy and Karrion Kross. I don't understand all this love for Karrion Kross. Like, I just don't get it. Like, he's cool, but everyone's like, he needs a push. Does he, though? Does he? Our Money in the Bank qualifying match, Seth versus Sammy versus Finn. Awesome. Really great match. And of course, you have Braun, you have Bronson, you have Jay, then you have Dom, and Dom is the one that slides the chair in, and Finn, he gets hit, he goes his face first into the chair to help Seth get the win over all three. But I was like, oh, Seth winning. Interesting. I thought Finn was going to win, but Dom screwed up, so we're going to see what's going to happen there. But of course, CM Punk comes out. They're like, he wasn't here tonight because he was taken out by Bronson Reed and the Tsunami. And that's the way we end the show. Yeah, good stuff, man. My match of the night, both Money in the Bank qualifying matches were pretty bangers. Bangers, bruh. I gotta go with Seth versus Sammy versus Finn because of all the chaos and all that happened. Moment of the night. The whole Judgment Day Clubhouse, the first one with Roxanne and Liv coming back, that was great. So a solid Raw, I give it a 4 out of 5, and that is Monday Night Raw, May 26, 2025. Cole and Patton commentary. We got Money in the Bank in a couple weeks, and hopefully we leave Tampa because we've been in Tampa for a very long time. All right, y'all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with your grandma, you know what I mean. Like and subscribe. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life. Dumb big head boy, I swear. Brother.
In the ring with top-tier talent. Why? Because they were afraid of him. Not just WWE, but the top-tier talent here in WWE.